Welcome back, everybody, to a new episode of the Buko Boys.
Yeah!
What's up, everybody? All right, so today we are going to do national news, some local news. We got some local eats for National Corndog Day, National Cheesesteak Day, and then we saw the Batman movie.
Ooh.
So let's get into this, shall we?
I'm DVO.
And I'm Dale.
Oh, man. Man, we got some good stuff talking about. I love these National Food Days. Speaking of which, when's National Donut Day?
Oh,
Let me ask.
I think it's already happened.
When is National Donut Day? June 3rd. Coming up, June 3rd is National Donut Day.
It already passed.
I
knew it.
Yes. But
Could be wrong with that answer.
the Utah Dough Show is coming up in April, and tickets go on sale this month. I'm actually gonna look it up real quick.
Oh, the Dough Show.
Yes, I'm gonna look it up. You keep going.
Heather and Brian, we definitely are going to be there. Going to get our VIP ticks. Can't wait for that. I totally missed out last year, and I was bummed about it.
So it's gonna be May 21st, Saturday, at the Thanksgiving Point Electric Park. I'm trying to find out when tickets go on sale. Bear with me. Keep going.
Mm-hmm. What was your favorite one last year?
Ooh, last year I did think I voted for the malasada just because it was a little different. Did I vote for the malasada, or I did the Judy's donuts up in Midway, Utah, and I might have been a little biased because again I love.
Oh, they're opening a Cowboy Donuts here in Harriman.
Oh, that's gonna be awesome.
So new treats coming our way. Oh
yeah. Okay. I don't know when tickets are going on sale. I can't find the day the tickets go on sale. You can get on the email to be notified. So go to utahdoughtshow.com and get the details there. Buko Boys will be there.
Oh, you know this.
You just know that. So yeah, I'm trying to get all the details that I can real quick while we're doing this on the fly.
Guess what?
Yes.
I'm done ice fishing this year.
Okay.
The whores are gone.
Oh, yep. They left the
They
shanties.
stopped biting.
All right. I thought you were gonna keep going with this because there's some national news about Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I was going on with the donut day.
When I was saying continue, I was hoping you would continue.
Okay, well, let's talk about this donut day thing then. All right,
Okay.
down in Tampa, Florida, there was I don't know if you heard about this. There was some guy, customers being irate.
Yeah, I just read the story. Some 77-year-old man.
And I remember hearing about this months ago when it happened.
Oh, okay.
And, yeah, this guy was cursing out the worker and calling him racial slurs.
Because he was the employee was black.
And after, I don't know how many times, 27 times of calling him that, he clocked the dude. Just clocked him.
Yeah.
And the old man, he was an old man, fell down hard, hit his head, and ended up passing away of his injuries.
Yeah, we got a skull fracture and brain contusions. 77 years old.
So he probably knocked him out, and then he hit the ground hard.
That's exactly what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you, listen, if you're going to throw racial slurs, you deserve to be punched, okay? I'm going to say that first of all. Do you deserve to die? Probably not.
Yeah, you don't deserve to die.
And obviously, this employee did not mean to kill him. I don't know how, I'm trying to find out how old the employee is.
He's young. He's young. He's real young.
27.
Okay, he's younger, a lot younger than me.
He's 27. He was sentenced to 2 years of house arrest.
Yes.
He was being charged originally for manslaughter, but they did take into the fact, okay, this guy was 77 years old. He kind of deserved it. Again, getting punched.
Well, how many times has he gotten away with it?
His whole life.
His whole life.
At 77, his whole life, he's probably gotten away with it.
So he thinks it's just normal.
Yeah, just start throwing out N-bombs. Not okay. Not okay. Unless it's in context. Just kidding. So yeah, definitely not okay. But, I mean, he didn't deserve to die. And obviously, this young man did not mean to kill him. He just was like...
Well, I'm sure that's why the judge... You can tell that. That's why he's just not serving any jail time.
Yeah, he was just like, all right, yeah, I get it. And in fact, this young man was actually telling the employees, call the police. He was telling... So I don't know if he was a manager or just an employee, but he was telling the other staff, hey, call the police. Because this guy's irate, making a big scene, throwing N-bombs around.
Choke him out. Learn chokeholds, everybody.
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad either.
Put him to sleep.
But he might have died from that too. Who knows?
Learn how to do them right. So just put him to sleep.
Man had a soft trachea. Who knows?
Remember the pass out thing, the game?
Yes.
I remember I learned this move. I can't remember what I was watching, but I learned this chokehold move. And you put their neck in here and you squeeze your bicep and it cuts off the blood to their brain and they pass out. And I remember doing that to friends in middle school. Like, that's craziness now. I would be pissed if I found out some kid did that to my kid.
Oh, yeah. Can you imagine?
Oh, my God. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I'm a dumb kid.
Dumb kids do dumb things.
Yeah, I was a real dumb kid. Sorry, everybody.
Yeah, so I'm kind of trying to feel bad for the 77-year-old man. I feel bad for the 27-year-old employee. I mean, he didn't want to kill this guy. Well, luckily, it's only going to be house arrest, so I'm sure he can go to work, but then he has to just come home. That's what I'm guessing house arrest
Did he keep
is.
his job then?
He probably didn't keep his job.
Punching customers?
Yeah. The manager was like, listen.
No, but what if the manager was also a brother and he's all, yeah.
Solidarity, brother. He's like, listen, I get it. I ain't mad at you, but I kind of have to be mad at you because we can't have no murder.
Corporate says I got to be mad at you.
Yeah, so they took him to the hospital, the elderly man, and he passed away, I think, at the hospital. Like a couple days later, I believe. So, I mean, kind of sad, but stop being racist, people. Stop being racist.
Yeah, no need to be out there throwing those words around.
No.
Because, I mean, things happen. You can get fists thrown at you throwing words like that.
And you just so you know, you deserve it.
Yeah, ain't nobody going to defend you.
No one's going to be like, yeah.
Like, he asked for it.
Yeah, maybe clan members will vouch for you, but that doesn't hold much, though.
All right, and then some local news. Up here in North Utah, in Ogden, there was this guy arrested who was printing pictures of his ex and then just putting them all over cars.
Yeah, his ex, so mad much?
Petty much? But yeah, like nudity, porn
Yeah,
pictures.
a collage. I guess it was a flyer. I thought it was just a picture. Apparently it was a collage of pictures on a flyer. And he was posting them just like a lost dog. Have you found my puss?
What an idiot.
Have you seen this?
Has he not heard that revenge porn is a term and there's
sentences?
Yeah.
There's charges for it?
Where's he been, under a rock looking at porn? Yeah. I bet.
What an idiot. You don't do... Hey, even... I don't care if she...
How old was this guy?
Oh, okay. Look. I mean, I don't care what... How you broke up. Like, she broke your heart or whatever. Like, you don't just do that. It's so stupid. 45 years old.
He was 45.
He was 45.
He's still that dumb. Wow.
Yeah, you think you'd be a little more smart.
Yeah, he needed to be arrested for sure.
It was Ogden. Just kidding. Love you, Ogden. Yeah, so he started posting it everywhere because... And she saw it, obviously. She knew it was him because he's the only one that had those pictures.
Yeah, that's easy to find that out.
Yeah, so that was easy for her to report that to police, and obviously they got him. But yeah, he posted up like it's a lost dog. Like, hey,
what would you do if someone posted naked pictures of you?
Depends on the context. Like, look what I got. If it was my wife, she's like, look, this is
all
mine,
flattering?
ladies.
What if it was like flattering? Like celebrities get sex tapes.
Yeah, right.
What if one came out but it looked flattering for you? Would you be all like, take it down?
Because I'm married, yes. I'd be like, take it down. Wife won't like that. I'll get too many people messaging, get sliding into my DMs. We don't need that.
DMs are blowing up.
The DMs are blowing up now. Great. I've been smart. I don't send things out like that. So,
well, you're married.
Or when I was single, though, I didn't do that. Because I knew revenge porn could definitely be a thing. And I just didn't want it out there. I didn't want my DMs blowing up.
You don't want your your DM blowed up. Huh?
Yeah. What would you do?
If it was flattering, though?
Yeah.
I'd be like, well, does TMZ want to interview me now?
What if it wasn't flattering?
If it wasn't?
Yeah.
Lawyers! Guards, arrest these
I'm
people.
a grower, not a shower.
I swear. I'll prove it.
Take another picture right now.
Hold on, give me a second.
Yeah, but oh gosh, what an idiot.
Yeah.
Like you should get extra charges for being stupid too.
Yeah, just be happy that you had those to look at still.
Yeah, yeah. Good point.
Yeah, and then just ruin it for everybody.
Yeah, I wonder what his charges were. Oh my gosh.
Probably. Well, the revenge porn is an actual charge now. Right?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
He's definitely held without bail. That's for sure.
You can't find it.
Yeah, it's not much.
Forget about it.
Oh, but going back to last week, Cain Velasquez just got he's held without bail as well. So because the judge said that it was a very reckless crime what he did chasing that pedophile. So which I get, it was reckless. They were high speed chasing, shooting from a moving vehicle with random passengers in the vehicle. I get why he was set without bail. I kind of get it. Hopefully some more light still shines on that case. I'm still following that case, kind of find out what's going on. I do know one of the jury members asks for protection. Because he was just, I guess they're scared of Cain because of what he did about this pedophile. So they're worried what sentence they might hand down will get repercussions. I'm guessing. It's like, no, if you're not a pedophile, you'll be safe. Cain won't bother you if you're. Listen, there's another MMA fighter, Anthony Smith, that was recently asked about the Cain Velasquez story. And he's like, I feel for the guy. I'm not saying I wouldn't do the same thing because Anthony Smith has kids. In fact, Anthony Smith, I don't know if we talked about this on another episode. He's a professional MMA fighter. His house was broken into. He beat the shit out of the guy.
Oh, I think I've seen videos of that.
Yes, I don't know if we talked about. I don't think there was videos. It was home. It was in his home.
Or maybe I heard about it. Okay, no, it wasn't that.
But
I think I saw videos.
Yeah, don't break into a MMA fighter's house. Not a good idea.
Sure.
Yeah, you also deserve to get your
chokehold.
Well, in fact, if you break into someone's house, you deserve to get knocked out as well. So.
Or shot.
Or choked out, yeah. So Anthony Smith was asked about it, and Anthony Smith said something that I kind of put me a little bit more at peace because again, I'm on Cain's side. Like I don't agree with how he did it because it was a little reckless, but his motives, I don't blame the guy at all. But Anthony Smith said Cain knew what he was doing, and he knew the repercussions, and he was at peace with that decision he made. And I was like, that's true. Like Cain knew he's not getting away with this, okay? He knew he wouldn't get away with it. And he was at peace with that idea. I hope, again, that was based off of emotion, so hopefully...
But what sucks about the whole thing is that he executed it poorly.
That's what I'm saying,
He should have not even used a gun. He should have just ripped him out of his van and beat him with his fists.
That was my hope. Again...
There's no missing and punching the other guy in the face on accident.
Right. But the problem is he'll get locked up, but he'll be away from his daughter even longer, though. That's what
when she needs to heal.
Yeah,
and then
he's in
pulls
jail.
Himself away from her like that.
Yeah, that's the part that actually bothers me the most.
Right, because she needs him probably the most now during all this.
I don't mind if he shot the guy. I don't mind that. I don't mind if he beat the hell out of him. It's just he's going to be locked up away from her. That's the part that kind of bothers me. As hashtag girl dads, that's the part that kind of hits me the most, really. So anyway, on some fun news, we got National Food Days coming up.
Yeah.
And they're so fun.
You like phallus-shaped foods?
Of course I do. Who doesn't?
They're the best.
They're the best. They taste the best. Yeah, well, we've got National Corndog Day coming up and National Cheesesteak Day. I'm trying so hard not to say Cheesecake Day. Oh, when is National Cheesecake Day?
The end of this month.
Cheesecake?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Oh, all right. We'll celebrate that
yeah,
too.
so Corndog Day.
Yeah, that is going to come up this Saturday, March 19th. It's National Corndog Day.
So we went ahead and tried a new spot here in South Jordan it's a Korean hot dog spot called Myeonggrung. Myeonggrung?
We'll post about it.
Butchering it, I bet, or maybe I'm saying it correctly.
Myeonggrung?
Yeah, I don't even know.
I don't know.
Hot dogs. And they're corn dog. They're Korean corn dogs. And there's different styles of them. There's the breading, or there's potatoes. It's almost like what would you call it?
Looks like a
squared potato.
Cubed.
Like it's flat and or hollowed out. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah.
But they got a potato on there, so it's like you're eating your fries as you're breading.
Yes, exactly. Or sweet potato.
Or sweet potato, and that's like your breading. And then they have like the cheese dog, where it's half cheese, half dog.
And then they have just the cheese.
Or just the cheese.
Cheese with the breading. And it's not cornmeal breading, by the way.
No, it's different. It's
like a sticky rice.
Korean meal breading.
I don't know. It's their own thing. They make their own sauces as well. Again, this is in the district in South Jordan, if you're interested in checking them out.
And I didn't see it till after I already ordered my food. They did have a corn dog that was that had squid ink. Or octopus ink.
Squid ink.
It is squid ink. Because it doesn't like it matters.
They don't have much of a taste anyway.
No, it doesn't. It's just the color it black and kind of just marketing.
It really is.
Turns your poop black.
Is that what Burger King did? They put squid ink in their
for Halloween. Squid ink in their burger buns. I never did get it.
No, it doesn't have a taste. Squid ink, like I've had squid ink many times.
Oh, yeah, there's dishes.
There's not much taste to it.
It changes your poop black.
Yeah, there's not much change to it. It's a defense mechanism.
I liked it. I liked the place. I thought it was pretty damn good, and I would go back to try some more stuff there. But I did want to find out if I can get because the way I had mine was half cheese on the top. The top portion was cheese. The bottom portion was hot dog. And so my first few bites were just stretchy ass cheese, which, I mean, it was okay and all, but I sure wish it was hot dog with the cheese all the way down. So I don't know if maybe that's a way, if you can order it that way. I didn't know if there was. Damn.
No, so if you get the cheese dog, it's half cheese, like the top half, like that. Like the top half is cheese, the bottom half is dog.
The tip.
No, we did say
it's meat.
We did say this is Korean, but just so you know, the hot dog is pork sausage, and the monster, I can't remember if it's called the monster or the beast, but that is a beef. It's a beef sausage.
So tell me what you thought about it.
So I can't remember again. No, I think it's called the monster, and so that was beef. So it's a little thicker. It reminded me a lot like the Costco dogs, because those are beef. You know, and they got a little bit of spice to it. So I got that one, and they make their own sauces. I dipped it in some of their sauces. I did not like it. The sausage was fine. If you're watching YouTube, Dale's posting it. We'll post it on our social media as well. The beef had good flavor. I think it might have been from Costco too. I think it might have been one of their dogs. I didn't like the breading. I don't like this, like, I don't know if it's like a sticky rice that they fried.
I think it's panko.
Could be panko. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, it might be right.
I know my stuff.
I wasn't a big fan of the breading myself. I am not. I do like that cornmeal breading. That's what I'm kind of expecting. And it just threw me off. Kind of threw me off.
Well,
you didn't mind it though?
No, because I was expecting a whole new flavor. I knew not to expect a normal corn dog. And that's kind of how I went into this. They had different sauces, and they were kind of telling me what sauces work best with which hot dogs. So I was listening to them. I was trying different sauces out, and it was really good. My opinion on whether I would go to this place or J Dogs, I'd rather go to J Dogs because I like J Dogs.
Yeah.
This place is okay. It's close by, but I don't know. I didn't like the corn dog to cheese ratio on some of those, but I would try it again. I would definitely try it again.
Okay.
And I didn't hate mine. I thought it was tasty.
Yeah.
And and the presentation was cool. I liked the way it looked.
I mean, because
stretchy cheese.
Yeah. The presentation was good. That panko breading, it didn't have much flavor. Like with the cornmeal though, you're gonna taste that cornmeal breading. This panko, which panko doesn't have much of a flavor at all anyway. So just think about that. You're not getting much flavor from that, in my opinion.
Well, you're not using mustard and ketchup, and the sweetness you're gonna get is not from the cornmeal. It's gonna be from these sauces.
Yeah, I did get the sweet potato one. So again, it looks. Yeah, I don't know. It's like a cubed. It looks like a
squared.
It's like
a
clobbering tool.
So it's in squares. So then they fold it. It's all spread out.
Yeah.
Like when we do mangoes.
Yeah, so if you score a mango, like a tic-tac-toe. Think of like a tic-tac. Get a mango, right? You get the mango half. Score it like a tic-tac-toe. and then flip it inside out, and then you can easily just bite it, and it's already cubed basically. It's like they did that with a sweet potato or potato, and then wrapped it around.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And so we'll post pictures so you guys can see. I got the half cheese, half dog with that one. So I'm eating the top part again. That's just cheese and sweet potato. That was really good. That was really good. I got down to the dog. Didn't care for it. I didn't care for the sweet potato and the dog flavored together. I didn't care for it myself. If I were to go back to this place,
You get the hot dog on the side?
I wouldn't get a hot dog at all, actually.
Just straight cheese, huh?
I would just get the cheese in the sweet potato one. That one was really good.
Maybe that's why
that was really good.
Had that as an option.
Well, that's why I was like, oh, do I want to get the hot dog or the cheese? And she goes, why don't you get both? we'll do half and half cheese, half dog. I said, oh, okay. So that's why I went with that route. I wasn't a big fan of doing it that route. I would prefer just get the dog or get the cheese. The sweet potato cheese, I say that's a plus. And I can't remember what sauce I used for that one. They did recommend a sauce for it. It was damn good.
But yeah, I would say people should try it.
Yeah.
It's definitely a food experience, something new, something different. Get out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, so again, I hope we're saying this right. Myeongrong hot dog in South Jordan at the district. All right.
All right. The other one is...
We'll post pictures, like I said. We'll post pictures on Corndog Day.
So this one for Philly Cheesesteak Day. This one's a classic, a local classic.
Let's do the one I went to first. Speaking of Ogden, we talked about this Ogden story. I met up with some people up in Ogden.
This one's a new place, though, right?
It's newish for me.
Yeah, new
it was very new for me. I don't know really when they opened.
Ogden often.
This was in Ogden off of Harrison Street. It was called the Original Philadelphia Cheesesteak. Walking in, I knew right away this was an old Subway. All right, I could tell, had the smell.
Did it have the old wallpaper with the?
No, they didn't. I don't remember what the walls looked like. I did take pictures.
Those old Subways stuff, like 1920s, 80s looking pictures.
So. There's not much room to sit, by the way, in this the original Philadelphia cheesesteak. There's not a lot of places to sit. There's just a few small tables in there.
So it's a pick up and go type of place.
Yeah. There's not much. There's maybe 6 tables. There's not much space there. So if you are going there, it's gonna be in and out. They do kind of theme it around Philadelphia. So like there was a big Philadelphia Eagles mat. The owners are actually working in there. They're super nice couple, super friendly couple. They were like very involved. They're the only employees too. They're the only ones there. So that sucks. So this is a little mom and pop spot in Ogden, and the menu's super small. Okay, they have the cheesesteak, they've got the super Philly, and it has like all the fixins. You know, it's bell peppers, mushrooms, onions, and cheese. That's pretty much it. And you can choose the cheese. I go for provolone myself. How about you? What do you like?
I would sometimes I like just sharp cheddar.
Okay, all right. I do like provolone. That's just my jam right there. So they also had and
provolone. I'll do both actually.
Okay, They have a Greek coleslaw, and the person I was with, they had it. They enjoyed it. It's basically think of coleslaw, and then they add feta cheese and olives and a couple other things to make it Greek. Okay, he really enjoyed that. I didn't try it, but he really enjoyed it. I got the sweet potato fries. They're okay, not bad, just okay though. And then my sandwich came out. Presentation looked pretty good. Eating it though, I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't a huge fan of it. I kind of felt, okay, the highlight of the Philly cheesesteak is the beef, right? It's the chopped beef.
Yeah.
This one was a little thicker, a little tougher, but bland. And so I was a little disappointed because I was meeting a few people there, and it was my suggestion because Cheesesteak Day was coming up, and I was like, hey, sorry guys. And some of them said, no, this was pretty good. And I said, well, I just have a more refined palate than most of you, I guess. Yeah, like I said, I just felt the beef was a little tougher and a little bland for my liking. So I told you about it. You weren't able to meet me there. So I kind of told you about it. And you said, well, you need to try
the Philadelphia
in Sandy, Utah.
And I couldn't believe you haven't been there yet.
I'll tell you why I haven't been there. I've driven by it many times. Driving by, I thought I would get food poisoning just driving by. Okay, I'll tell you why. It's in the strip mall. I don't know how old the Philadelphian is. Decades. 30, 40 years old, maybe more. I don't know. Where'd you get? I mean, you were going there since high school in the 90s.
Yeah, late 90s I was going there.
So, I mean, you've been going there since the 90s. It's another small mom and pop spot, a little hole in the wall, and I just was like, I don't want to get food poisoning. I don't want to go there. However, my good friend Ezra told me that it's the closest thing to a Philadelphian sandwich, a Philly cheesesteak from Philly, because he went to Penn State there for a few years, and I visited him. I've been to Pat and Gino's. Have you been, brother?
No, I haven't been.
I've been to Pat and Gino's, and I gotta tell you, it's damn good. I gotta tell you also, I'm not a fan of the Whiz.
I've never been a fan of the Whiz.
Me either. And I know it's huge there. I get it. I get it's huge. I understand it. And maybe this was sacrilegious to say, but I don't like Cheese Whiz. I think it's salty.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's salty. I don't like it. I mean, I like how they do it. They just slather it on like this. I don't even know. They just slap. It's really cool how they do it in Philly. Pat and Gino's are widely known as probably the best cheesesteak places to go to, and they're in Philly, and they're kitty corner from each other. They're big competitors. It's kind of fun to watch people compare them.
So give me some melted cheddar over Whiz any day.
Yeah. So anyway, I go to the Philadelphian, and it's a Saturday afternoon. The line is bananas. It's bananas.
It always is.
Yeah, after you tell me that, you're like, it's always crazy. So you can dine in. When I walked in, I was like, oh, it looked like a small little spot. But no, around the corner, there's a lot of dining area. So there's a good dining space in this location. There is a long wait usually. Now, why is there a long wait?
Because there's a lot of people that go there.
Why do they go there?
Because it's so damn good.
Because it's good.
So damn good.
And damn was it good.
Yes.
Like, in comparison to the original Philadelphia cheesesteak, the Philadelphian was killer. I actually got the Philadelphian. So their beef, it's chopped and it's thin and it was tender. Then they loaded it up with, I get provolone cheese. With provolone, I got peppers, bell peppers, and I can't remember what kind of peppers they use. Like a pickled pepper, like a little spicy. Mm-hmm. I had tomatoes, lettuce. I figured I want everything because I can easily just kind of pick out and get the normal cheesesteak, and then I could have a bite of everything.
Right.
It did not disappoint. The meat was tender. It was juicy. I like when I'm eating it, when my bread starts getting a little soggy at the end because it's been kind of sitting there in that juice.
But it still holds together.
But still kind of holds together because it's that hoagie bun and I got their fries. I don't know if they're making their fries there or what.
Yeah, they are.
They're cutting the potatoes there?
I believe so.
Because they look like it, right? It looked like they had thrown in fresh potatoes in the fryer. People are going crazy. And there was a Saturday, like I said. I ordered my food, didn't think much about it. The guy after me ordered. He said, how long will it take? And the person at the register said, about 45 minutes. I was like, damn, 45 minutes. But it was worth it.
And everybody waits.
Everyone waits, yeah.
Well, what am I going to do about it?
I didn't get food poisoning. Again, when I walked inside, I'm like, okay, I like what they're doing here. It's an older building. You can tell when you walk in. It is an older building. But they know what they're doing. They got people on the fryers. They got people putting things together. They got people making, because you can order party sandwiches as well from there. Yeah. You can do like a 3-foot, 6-foot sandwich. You got to give them 48 hours notice if you want to do that. So if you got like a big game or big event coming up, you want to do sandwiches, hey, this is a good spot. They just need 48 hours notice to make these giant sandwiches.
My friend in high school was working there, and me and him were pretty close in high school and everything. And that was I would go there and they would make me sandwiches just for hanging out.
That's cool.
Damn, those were so damn good. They would want me to try them all the time too. Hey, try this one. Tell me what you think.
Yeah,
and they were massive. They were massive sandwiches.
Yeah, I got the 8-incher.
So I was eating this good stuff before you've been to Philly.
Yeah.
So I know what's up. So maybe I'm not missing out on anything in Philly. Maybe I don't need to go out there. I can just stay here and eat sandwiches.
You don't need to go there for cheesesteaks, that's for sure. But Philadelphia is a spot to go to. I'll tell you.
Fine. Okay, I'll still go. I guess for the history.
What did you get?
The hot combo.
Okay, what's the hot combo?
I believe it was like 2 or 3 different kinds of meats. I don't remember what's in it. But damn, is it good.
All right.
And yeah, I just get all the fixings in there. You can't go wrong with it. The only things I pull out really are the jalapenos. You know why? Heartburn.
Yeah, but mine did. I don't think it had jalapeno, or maybe it did. Maybe it had jalapeno. Maybe they were the pickled kind. They definitely had like pickled peppers in it.
Yeah.
I like that, and
I like
thought it was
the
good.
pepperoncinis. I like
Yeah.
those. But yeah, the jalapenos, they give me the heartburns.
Now, one thing that I wish they had, because when you're talking about Philadelphia, you gotta have birch beer.
Oh, they don't have birch beer right now.
No, they didn't have birch. Well, you know what? No, I don't think they did. If I was standing by the fountain, I don't think they did. I love birch beer. It's so I don't even know what it is. I love all the
Probably
beers.
a root.
I like root beer.
It's probably the root of a birch tree.
I like ginger beer. I like root beer, and I like birch beer.
You like
I think
beer
it's good.
beer?
I like beer.
Oh, so I hadn't been in the Philadelphia in years and years and years. And I went in there like a few months back. Mm-hmm. And it was nostalgic. It was the exact same that I remember it. And my buddy's mom, who I knew that used to work there, was sitting in there.
Oh, eating?
Yeah, she was eating. And I think it was maybe his grandma with her as well. And then the owner still back there doing all the work back there. He still looks the same.
Oh, that's cool.
And the employees, I think they were the same guys too. I think there was one of them was his cousin. I think he was still working there.
I was gonna say that. I'm like, speaking of your friend, there's a guy that looked like him that was working there.
Yeah, I think that's his cousin.
Oh, okay.
And he
All right.
still works there since high school.
Okay.
Maybe that's him. I don't know. I'll have to ask him. But holy shit. But anyways, it was nostalgic. And it was the exact same. And yeah, people just lined up, sitting around waiting. And I was like, I remember this. Because I used to sit over here and watch all these people line up and shit.
It's good. There's a cheesesteak place here that it's a franchise, DP Cheesesteaks. That stands for Downtown Philly. It's a franchise, so I really like that place. There's not many locations here, but I really like going to that place.
From DP.
Yeah, but I like to spotlight local companies.
So now you're going to go to the Philadelphia more.
Oh, I am. I definitely am.
You got to try the fried mushrooms.
I wanted to, but I wanted to get the fries. I wanted to. I'm a huge fan of fried mushrooms.
You got to try their fries. You got to see if they're doing something different.
It's so good. Their fries are so good, and they make I think they make their own fry sauce. Yeah, they make their own fry sauce. It was good. If you know what fry sauce is,
It's Utah.
come out of a rock. It's delicious.
Stop looking at porn.
And get some fry sauce.
Get some fry sauce on your face.
Slather it all over you. All right, so yeah, Cheesesteak Day is Thursday, March 24th. We are going to post pictures of our food on those days on our social media.
Well, all right. Should we stop this episode and start a new episode?
No, let's talk about real quick about the Batman. We watched the Batman.
All right, we can talk about it.
We're gonna do a full review of the Batman, but let's talk real quick
From the spoilers.
Because we're gonna do spoilers on that one. This one we're not. We're gonna talk about the trailer and just kind of our thoughts about it. So if you guys are interested in watching it, it just was released almost 2 weeks ago. Maybe by the time you listen to it, it'll be close to 2 weeks by the time it was released. But the Batman with Robert Pattinson. First thoughts, like watching the movie. What did you think? What did you think about the trailer?
I was thinking.
We were pretty excited about it.
Yeah. With Batman dressed up as Batman, he looked, different. He looked more of a smaller stature.
Yeah.
And
I will say I do like his jawline. Robert Pattinson had a really strong jawline.
but without the mask and
The
bulkiness, I could kick his ass.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not scared of him.
I could suplex him.
Because at least Christian Bale he had swagger with him.
Yes.
And he was like almost intimidating with his charm.
And Christian Bale got a little jacked. He got jacked.
Yeah, he was ripped for that.
Yeah.
Ben Affleck, he's like a brooding older Batman, and you just don't even want to talk to him because he might punch you in the face.
Yeah.
But I kind of like Ben Affleck as Batman. It grew on me. It really did grow on me.
I'll pass on it still.
But I liked the way he was when he was dressed up as Batman. What about you?
Robert Pattinson?
Yeah.
Yeah, one thing I didn't like, I didn't like the cowl, the mask, the cowl. It was like leather versus like a hard shell.
Right.
And so it was more like leathery. I thought it was kind of bulbous. Like he had like a nice strong jawline, and then it went up and then kind of turned into like a light bulb, like a dome shape to it. I thought that was funny. And then the ears, the pointed ears, were more towards the back. So when you were looking at him straight on, you didn't think about it. But when he turned to the side, the ears were like towards the back of the cowl, and I thought that was kind of weird. So
He's probably poking his cape too much.
I don't know. I thought
pointy ears catch the cape.
I thought the cowl was weird because there was a couple times it zoomed in. It was like a leather cowl. I thought it was kind of weird, especially when he's it's known that Batman has like a bulletproof like armor to his what do you call it, costume. But then this cowl's
his corset.
Yeah, it's like leather. Yeah. So I thought that was kind of weird, like a weird look to it. I just was like he'll stand there and take bullets, but you don't want to get shot in the head, bud. I mean, that's not a good idea because that's leather.
Maybe that's it was all what's it called? No, it's this leather over Kevlar. Maybe.
Could be.
And you got to remember, this is like the beginning of Batman.
Maybe that's why it was bulbous. Yeah. So this is year 2. This is his second year as Batman. He's still new.
He's still putting together. He doesn't even have a full Batcave yet. His vehicles are like a normal motorcycle. It's not like
and like a hot rod, some type of hot rod car.
Some type of souped up American muscle.
Yeah, so I do like where it could go, where maybe Robert Pattinson puts on some weight, puts on some muscle mass, starts using his money to make cool stuff.
This is definitely a different universe because of the different characters and everything coming into this one, as well as what was I gonna say? I forgot where I was going with that. Anyways, Batman, man.
Yeah, we were worried when we talked about the trailer that they're gonna introduce so many like super villains in one episode.
Oh, that's right.
And no, not really. There's only really 2 villains.
Well, no, they introduced quite a bit.
During the whole movie, they're just talking about the Riddler and the Penguin.
And Catwoman.
Yeah, but she's not a villain to him.
True. She's kind of like an anti-hero.
Yeah, she's got a mission.
She's just looking out for herself.
Well, yeah, exactly. So
how hot is she though? Now?
Oh,
man.
Ooh.
Like when she was first acting,
Zoe Kravitz, if you don't know who I'm talking about.
When she was first acting, I kind of felt weird. I was like, I'm not sure if
she was like 16.
Well, I mean, not that. I mean, I was young too, but like I remember. How old is she now?
Oh, I don't know. I'll look.
But
you think of who her parents are.
Yeah. Her parents are good-looking people.
Yes.
So yeah, she was good.
Oh, her mom's single now.
Yeah, I bet she's real weird.
Zoe Kravitz is 33 now.
Yeah. I know she wasn't that much younger.
Yeah, so she's 33.
But I just remember being like, oh, that's Lenny Kravitz's kid, our buddy Lenny.
Yes, he's a fan of the Buko Boys.
He's a fan of the Buko Boys. Oh, come on, Lenny. She's doing nude scenes. Come on.
And Lisa Bonet. She's a single MILF now.
Soon to be GILF.
Yeah. That was funny. Yeah, so Batman. So do you recommend it? Because a lot of people that I saw posting about it were saying how it was very slow. Action didn't build up towards the end.
Yes, it was slow because there's a lot of dialogue. There's a lot of learning about these characters. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of build up. So I get why there's a lot of dialogue. It's really dark too, though.
The movie is
visually dark.
Yeah. Like the tones everything's a lot of black and red.
Let's see. Where else was I going with this? I can't remember.
Just how you just kind of start off slow, a lot of dialogue you were saying.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it did have a lot of slow parts in there before the dialogue. But the action scenes were pretty good. I did like the action scenes in this.
I actually like some of the dialogue scenes because it was...
No, that's what I said.
Because it makes you
it's
think.
slow.
Well, I don't know, but I'm saying it makes you think because it's not really as much of a crime-fighting vigilante superhero movie as much as it is a detective movie.
Yes, and that's what I was telling you about.
And so it makes you think because they're solving riddles and they're trying to find the next step.
And they're not like corny riddles either. They're not the corny ones.
No, they're in depth. And
how is Batman so smart? He knows all the damn answers.
Yeah, in fact, we're gonna talk some of the more in depth about the riddles and things like that, and about the end scenes on our review, our full review coming up in a couple days.
All right, guys.
But yeah, I do recommend it. I thought I'll say quote unquote slower parts. I thought those were really good because they were important. They make you think. Yeah, and they make you think. So yeah, stay tuned for our full review coming up in a few days.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Peace out.
Now.